I'm late. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm late. This will not be the longest live stream ever. Let me go into live chat so I can see everyone. How's everyone doing? I just recorded a quick little reaction, so that's why I'm frazzled. I am frazzled and annoyed. How is Star Trek still how does it get worse? How does it keep getting worse? How's everyone doing? Hello, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Hello, Sean Moore. Hello, Cosmic Young. I can't say your name. Matthew Hooker. Hello, Ben31UK. I've never watched it, so I'll take your word. I try just good for putting people to sleep. yeah, now. Here we're getting demonetized for no, but eugenics is liberal, so you're allowed to say that. Maybe they should start with the cast of the. No, I'm just kidding. Not the cast, the writing staff. No, maybe only in Minecraft. This makes everything look better in comparison. What did you guys think? Did you guys watch it? How you doing? Hello, Meow. Hello, Matthew Hooker. Hello, Sean Moore. Oh, I'm sure nobody will see this because my channel is just so far suppressed. And I know it might be because it's on the phone and I'm not giving you guys proper thumbnails and I'm not tagging and I'm not doing all the stuff I need to. So I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Here, let me up the picture. Up the picture. Raise the picture a smidge, just a hair. It wants to lean that way. Also, it wants to lean to my right. And I know I'm flipped and I'm sorry. So hello, Bobby Bologna. Hello, Sean Moore. Hello, everyone. Star Trek Discovery. Oh, I should have done. I need like, I don't know how to do it. I don't know. Is this one in tune? This one might not be in tune. This is one of. That's not the Mystic Vac thing. What key is Mystic Vac in? It's probably like it's not an E minor. I don't know. I better put the guitar down because I'll probably break something if I play too much. If I play too much. And that's the first thing that people will be like, you're playing guitar, I'm leaving, you should be talking about Star Trek. Nobody cares about Discovery anymore. Peg like Pete, I'll be in and out. The news is actually important today. Yeah, there's this won't be a super duper long stream, and I'll have like an edited, condensed version coming out later tonight. I just wanted to squeeze in a review real quick to hopefully drive some attention and traffic over here to the channel. Hopefully. So please share and go to Parler and Twitter and Twitch and where you can't share to Twitch, Facebook, wherever the wind may carry you. Star Trek Discovery is not good. It's not getting any better. And when they're not whisper acting, you have Michael Burnham fighting Daft Punk for some reason. I gave Rob that joke. He can have it because I steal his Mrs. T one. Not Sulu had 2 lines. He had 2 whole lines. Mrs. T actually saves the day on this one. We still don't know their fucking names. We still don't know these characters' names. Kayla Detmer's the only one they've actually said anything about. Social hand grenade. Hello. Oh, welcome. It's like teenagers stole a starship. That's gonna be the next one. That's gonna be the animated one, the Janeway that they're threatening us with. They're threatening us with this animated Janeway show where a bunch of lawless teens in space steal a fucking starship, and Janeway's got to babysit them. What? Captain April, Bottom Line Discovery is the stupidest show ever. It's dumb. It is. I cannot stress how dumb this is. Has Lethal Left Eye had any lines? Lisa Left Eye, she's had a couple here and there. Well, they tried to give her this PTSD arc this season, and I really wish they would do something with their actors. You've got an ensemble cast, yet they keep bringing in all these new assholes for some reason. Just to kiss Michael Burnham's butt? That's it. I cry hard with a vengeance. I'm so starved for original good ideas, Bobby Bologna says. I have been just watching like Coin Pushers and stuff like that. I've been watching anything but Star Trek to cleanse my palate. I mean, Stargate Atlantis is fun. I like that one a lot. But the liars are all left-wing nut jobs. They're an insult to liberals. Like I think pretty much anybody today identifying as a liberal really needs to reevaluate their political ideals, because they come off to me as, and this is from an actual liberal. So I'm like a Kennedy era liberal, I'm for equality. I'm, I'm one of those people. I'm a bit of a hippie in a lot of ways. And these people who are pro-violence, pro-segregation, pro-stereotypes, pro-labels are the opposite of what a liberal actually is. These people who want to go around saying that all people of a certain ethnicity are all less than them. That's what it feels like to me. It's like they're saying that they're less than them. And that's disgusting. Christian Delarme, thank you so much, Canadian $5. Left from Canada. The Caesar Good, did I ever tell you, Red? Is to die for. I love you, Red. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah, people don't like this because it's a dye, obviously. It's a dye job, but I kind of like it because it's a little more punk rock than just having, regular red hair. It's just because my hair is kind of naturally auburn for the most part, and yeah, I like going a little more punk rock. I know a lot of people are like, you look like an SJW. Well, I kind of, I'm not like a reformed one or anything, but I certainly have actual ideology for the more equality side of things. And I started to realize something about myself. I did start to realize something about myself and a lot of how people see things is that a lot of people who claim to be liberal seem to think that seem to stereotype. They seem to believe and think that it's okay to be hateful towards people based on the color of their skin. They seem to think it's okay to stereotype and own minorities as their party. Sorry, I'm sorry. I have plenty of friends and allies and people I've grown to trust over the years who I'm just amazed. I'm just amazed that people don't understand that conservatives come in all forms and all shades of the rainbow, all walks of life, and that it's a very alt-left ideology to think that all minorities and all gay and all this all belong to you and your party affiliation. That's just prejudice. That's just stereotypes and generalization. And the fact that they have this pre-approved group of people that they can hate, that I'm seeing on the media, I'm seeing in the news, that's what's so terrifying. And I should have probably streamed about that yesterday, but I didn't get jack shit done yesterday. I got 2 videos recorded. One of them I have to edit still. It's Rowan Atkins at Blackadder said something. So that's the one that's coming out today. I was just glued to the news yesterday, like I think all of us, but yeah, most lefties have abandoned the liberal moniker now and identify themselves as progressive. It is not progressive to reduce people to the color of their skin. It is not progressive to say that one group of people are allowed to get away with anything that they want because some people did some bad things a long time ago. But yes. Do you ever get confused for Dark Titan Enterprise? Var Dark! She is my and Anna's love child, quote unquote, from, Anna, that Star Wars girl. We've decided. I don't know if they confuse me. I don't know if they confuse me for her. I think we're different enough. We do a lot of similar content. She does a little bit more of the video game stuff than I really have time to cover, but I would love to cover more video game stuff because I started out as a gaming channel, so. Do the carpets match the curtains? There is no carpet. Sasha Bell, $5. Thank you so much. I know, super chat. And anyone not a modern liberal progressive is the enemy of the state now. Yeah, sadly. We got to jiggle. I have the jiggle cam, but it doesn't work, so I've got to just back up for it. We just got to back up. I chose the wrong shirt today to wear. I wasn't anticipating on streaming. I'm like, I'll just throw on anything. So I just threw on the same old shirt that I had for a long time. There's no carpet. I love you. Well, I didn't become a YouTube sensation by being afraid to answer the tough questions, I should say. I'm also very influenced by people like Elvira and Pee Wee Herman. And here's the thing I realized about myself, right? Here's the thing that I realized about myself yesterday. I dipped out of reality for a while. You can play Sim Casino. I'm going to play Sim Casino. I want to. I don't know if it'll work on my computer here, on my laptop. I want to play Sim Casino. Geek Cupboard's got that cornered. I've been watching his Let's Plays, and he's great. You guys going to Arby's today? No! Popeyes. Popeyes spicy chicken. I've probably had like 5 of them since I've been out here. Oh, they're so good. Popeyes spicy. Let's see, my nose is still running, right? Elvira and Pee Wee, we must be soulmates. Oh, yeah, but Elvira, Pee Wee Herman. I grew up on all that stuff. I mean, Elvira is so good with the innuendos, isn't she? She's so confident. I still love playing Elvira Scared Stiff Pinball, too. That's one of my favorites ever. So, the burn was caused by a temper tantrum. What the fuck? It was caused by a Kelpian child's temper tantrum. How did he know? Like, how was he okay? Did they ever explain that? They didn't really explain that. Are you in the same house as Becca, who's asking? I don't know. We might get lucky and hear a Rob rant. Did you guys hear his Rob rant over on his channel? He did a quick reaction. He knows a lot more than what's going on. So if he wants to barge in and give his take. Barges, I stopped 45 minutes ago because of the Anne Boleyn videos and come into jiggling boobs. Okay. Well, that's for the super chats. That's for the super chats. And normally I have a camera that zooms in, which we're not allowed to do because then I have to demonetize it. But that's okay. It's the live shows. Also, my eye is itchy because I just put on my makeup. You can't see it in this light. It's different lighting in here. Normally I have in my studio. So this weekend I'll be back in the studio. I'll be back in the green screen, so I can actually do my magic live, which sucks that I can't do anything here. I can just make a Shlomo appear out of nowhere if I poof enough. If I have to stop my way downstairs, that's all right. If you're down here, then you're down here. So. Quick version, Reverse Genesis Planet. Yeah, Reverse Genesis Planet. Because reasons. Oh, and they're quoting Kirk. They're quoting Kirk because, of course, they're quoting Kirk. Oh, I don't remember all the details because I was more interested in arguing with people on Twitter trying to race bait me because that's what kind of day it's been the last 2 days. That's what I was getting. So I'm there like watching it, but it's so hard to pay attention to. You find yourself constantly wanting to do anything else. You find yourself constantly wanting to watch anything but, right? How's Rob's backyard? Well, it's a river. He's on the water. It's a river back there. Like literally. Can we talk about the turbo lift? Here's why I stop. Here's why I start stomping. Yes. Why is the fucking turbo lift bigger than the entire ship? You could fly 5 discoveries inside of that turbo lift. You could fly 5 discoveries inside of that turbo lift and still have room to spare. Why is it a TARDIS all of a sudden? Why is it bigger on the inside? Why do you have all this room? We already complained about this 2 seasons ago. Was this unused footage that they just decided that they could just go and troll the gullible public out of, right? Oh, that's what it feels like. It's like, oh, we're just gonna use it because we can, because screw you guys, you're just a bunch of racists who are complaining. All right, so it's racist to complain that your ship is too big on the inside and you didn't fucking do your math and your research and you're a bunch of idiots who think that Pew Pew is Star Trek. Pew Pew and droids are Star Trek.
It's bigger on the inside.
It's bigger on the inside.
It's bigger, like me. I'm bigger. I don't want to knock anything over. So maybe
you could probably step around this way.
I got to be very careful. This is very delicate. So
We have a very delicate setup there.
This is a wire here. Well, you can hear me from off camera, so that's good.
Yeah, you can just step over.
How's it going? Well, let me just. Hey, everybody.
Just step over. You'll be fine.
Well, no, I don't want to bump the.
You won't. Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh God. I've in the Wake Forest. I've had to get in the frame.
I gotta blow my nose because I've been yelling. Hey, spicy chicken.
Spicy chicken, guys.
Popeye's spicy chicken.
So in case you're wondering why I wear the hat, this is hello. There's nothing underneath here. So I'm not just a member. I'm not just the president of the Club for Men. I'm also a client.
Now I gotta look like I'm taller than you because I have my heels on.
How about those Giants? How about them? They stunk it up this year.
I
usually buy a brand new hat at the beginning of the season. What a waste of money this was. Yeah. So oh my God, this is. So, but we finally got to see what this has all been building towards. Mikey Spock becoming captain. You got a $10 Randy Smith, $10 Canadian. Hi, Mecca. Sounds like decided to steal Doctor Who's TARDIS for the turbo lift. Yeah.
Yes. Also, thank you so much.
$2.
Good jiggle.
It was $2 for Matt. Yeah. Hey, Rob, what's good? Definitely not Star Trek Discovery. Who the heck is this?
Magic.
Oh, Yale Urologist. My doctor's calling me.
Okay.
I have to take this to the other room.
Is there a meet tonight? I don't know.
Hello?
I think they're gonna stream in a little bit. That's why I wanted to squeeze one in too. Also, thank you so much. Yeah, Mecha sounds like they decided to steal Doctor Who's TARDIS for the turbo lift. Yes. Oh. Well, they did this 2 seasons ago, and I complained about it then when they did it in season 1 or 2. I can't even remember which one. Where I'm like, oh, they've got that giant roller coaster, and then they used it again. Then they used the damn thing again in the episode, in the short trek Q&A. Real Life with Raw Power. He's got to do video of. I told him, yeah, just record your reaction, because he's like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, I'll record it for Twitter. So he's gonna record it. I'm like, yeah, just use your phone. He's like, nah, I'll use OBS. So he records it, but his camera was picking up his webcam, so we recorded it again. Hello, Jason Von Donsall. Hello. Squeeze one in. That's what she said. Anti-Trucker really isn't pro Discovery. He just wants them to do better. Is that what they're saying?
If anybody's interested, I got the results back.
Uh-huh.
My PSA, my prostate is perfectly healthy. So.
Are you telling on what I'm doing with the rubber gloves?
No. Be careful. I don't want to bump in this. So yeah, a normal rating is 0.4. Normal rating is 0.4, 0.4 to 4.0. I'm 1.2, right in a nice, right where you want to be, right there. Like, see over there, like right, my prostate. I have a healthy prostate. That's what it is. And it's healthier than the state of Star Trek, if we're going to go by comparison.
And it's more interesting to talk about, too.
My prostate is more interesting to talk about than Star Trek, and I'm being quacked. My God, it's so dumb. It is so fucking dumb.
Jason says hi to Rob.
Hi,
we can see the chat right here.
Oh my God, it is unbelievable. It's like, and like I said, it's all been building up to this. Mikey Spock becomes the captain. We all know, and they get in the. You ever see Futurama with the neutral planet, and they're all wearing their gray neutral planet uniforms. All I know is my gut says maybe. I have no strong feelings either way, Hey, Mr. Roboto, what's going on? Let's give it up for Rob's prostate. Yeah, so anyway, but yeah, oh my God, it's I don't feel strongly about this one way. Yeah, Bobby Bologna, he's yes.
Michael needs to become admiral and demote the male admiral.
Admiral Neutral. We're gonna call him Admiral Neutral.
To clean up duty, to clean up all the bodies she left all over the ship, right? And since when is it okay just to shoot everybody? Like, when is it okay? Oh, also, what the hell is up with her going into the replicator core for some reason? What the fuck?
How? Okay, we've seen those little robot guys operate in a vacuum, in the vacuum of space.
Yeah.
Why are they suddenly petering out when there's no oxygen?
Because it makes you feel bad. It makes you feel bad for them. That's
the robot's cute and the robot's dying, so we have to feel bad.
But I don't care. I really don't. Yeah, season 4 is already in production.
Where do they go from here?
Where do they keep getting money? Who watches this? Who actually likes this? I gotta know who actually likes this. These are the people who are okay. I pointed it out. I recorded a quick review before I went live here, and
Can I have a Twix bar?
Yeah, they're all right Twix. There's 4 rights in there.
Right, is right Twix?
Yeah, right side.
Oh well, I'm just gonna have. This is I'm having a Twix. Okay, not.
So they. What I pointed out that they're segregating all the gay characters just like they do at Star Trek Las Vegas, because they all segregate into their little clique.
Freaking Translate Crusher.
You can't say that. That's mean.
I'm saying it anyway because I'm having a Twix bar, and finally my headache is starting to dissipate a little bit. I didn't take the Sudafed though.
Okay.
It's sitting upstairs, but Translate Crusher. They can see her now for some strange reason.
Him? Is it a him or a her? It's the boyfriend. It's the.
They can see the thing.
Gray, blue, whatever.
The thing now. It's a thing. Because a noun's a person, place, or thing. Mm-hmm. And noun is a person, place, or thing. But anyway.
Thank you so much, Matthew Hooker, £5 super chat. Thomas the Tank Engine is more enjoyable and believable than Discovery. Mm-hmm. Everything is.
But okay. So Translate Crusher. They can see her now for some strange reason because she's a ghost, but she's trapped inside
the other one's mind.
Who looks like Princess Yum Yum because the holodeck gave her a makeover.
The holodeck gave everyone a makeover for reasons other than for some reason.
And they turned Translate Crusher into a blue-haired Vulcan.
I think they had blue hair anyway. I think that character is supposed,
Yeah, it
but
did
you
have
can't
lit.
tell because the show's so darkly lit. I think they're supposed to have that anyway.
But so they go to turn the holodeck off. Oh, like, well, you're gonna disappear now. We'll find a way. It's the 31st century or whatever, the 31st century.
Why don't you have hollow emitters just everywhere?
Mobile hollow emitters were 25th century technology.
They don't know. They didn't watch that far into Voyager. They know that 7 of 9 was on there because she had boobs and they need to fix it because she's objectified.
Yeah, but you can objectify her. You
can objectify her even more because now she's going to be going down on another chick.
Yeah, you can't objectify a woman if you're a man, but you can objectify a woman if you're another woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
So I need a shave, guys. So I'm gonna have to break out the Gillette Super Speed. I mean, so.
How is Discovery this bad? It's come from people who don't know anything about Star Trek. Who also admit that they're using the show to push woke politics, storing characters we damn. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, Michael Burnham, authorization, Gamma, Epsilon, Echo. I'm like, wait, shut up. Okay, listen, I was never in the military, but even I know the NATO phonetic alphabet does not designate I as Epsilon. It designates it as India. Gamma, India, Echo.
Because when Epsilon be E.
Because Epsilon, okay. Epsilon.
And that's why they don't use it.
It would be EE. It would be Echo. It would be Echo, wouldn't it? I mean.
And that's why they don't use it.
Yeah, that's why they don't. And Epsilon and Ypsilon are too close. It used to be India, Foxtrot, Tango, whatever. For God's sake, look it up. I found the answer within 30 seconds. Not even within 2 seconds of Googling it.
They changed it because it's racist.
Yeah, Robert April, you were in the Air Force. Yeah, you're familiar with the NATO phonetic alphabet.
Views from Lookout, thank you so much, £5 super chat. I'm glad I haven't seen Discovery. Plus, poking my eyes out is more fun than watching Star Trek Picard. As
hurt my head.
As well. Anyway, roll on to the Orville season 3. Oh God, and thank you so much. So Jiggles, Orville season 3 is gonna be so good. But
okay, Brian the dog says Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon, Eta, Beta. Oh, whatever. Okay, I don't want to touch it because it's gonna knock something over.
The Turbolift Hall reminds me of the scene from Monsters.
How much space is there on the inside of this ship?
It's big enough to fly many discoveries through the inside of it. It's like they forget that in the opening scene or one of the first seasons of Discovery, when they're seeing Tilly and Burnham jogging through the rings of the damn ship, you can see their little figures inside. So
you can do it, Tilly. You can do it. You can do
it. Meanwhile, Tilly's like, I need a Twix. Not me, Tilly. Anyway, and I can say that because
Twixes are damn good.
Because that's my representation. So.
Okay, just want to point this out. I got yesterday. I picked up some. We went some. I picked up some lemon oil for conditioning the fingerboard of the guitar. Okay, because this is more interesting than talking about. This is like Kaiser lemon oil. Even lemon. It's not lemon. It doesn't come from lemons. It's just scented like lemons. Okay, there's no lemon in it.
Lemon scented chunks.
Yes, lemon scented chunks. Got some fast fret. This is good. This is like good stuff. Like clean.
Fast fret's always good.
Clean the fingerboard
That's what I always have.
And this sounds dirty, but it's finger ease. So these are all guitar products that I bought from a local shop because
buy local.
Buy local.
I was big box retailers.
I was just gonna order. Not that I don't order a lot of shit from them, but I was just gonna order from Sweetwater anyway. So I might as well just give the local guy the business.
Mr. Bono, thank you so much. Why is Tilly or Doug Jones? Let me see. Let me see. Why is Tilly or Doug Jones alien, not captain? Well,
because he's a white male.
I missed. Why is he not the captain?
I don't know.
Did we miss that part?
Is this because he was acting captain?
Well, no, but he wasn't. Well, but he ran into the bitch. Why did
Christian Delhomme, Fight House Canadian. I like this guy. Happy New Year's.
Oh, thank you so much. He's on Midnight's Edge,
yes.
so that's why I stole him.
And they're going to be going live about 9.
Yeah, they're going to be going live after we do.
Oh God, my headache is starting to come up now.
That's Discovery's fault. That's Discovery's fault. How much rank insignia does she need? How can we not?
She never even went to Starfleet Academy.
No, she's from the Vulcan Science Academy.
And they just gave her the command position.
They gave her commander rank on
Here you go.
on the
Here you
Shih
go. Here you go. Here you go. Yeah. What about Ern? No. That's okay.
Steve says they had to remove Saru because he was more interesting because he was more interesting than Dictator Burnham. Why did they take him off the ship? I mean, why the hell did they?
He had to go back. He had to go back to Kamenar.
Oh, okay.
That dude did
to babysit.
So yeah, it says.
Well, what? Why didn't? Okay, but he was Starfleet. Why would he go and just abandon all that in the future after they all went up?
I guess because he's a Kelpian and he'd be most the best choice to help that guy reintegrate to Kelpian society. I guess.
Why?
That actually makes some kind of sense.
So they wrote him off the show. They wrote Stamets off the show. Where's Stamets? What happened to him? They just wrote him off the show and then sent him back to Starfleet. So I guess we'll see him next season reunite with his husband.
We came here for you. And they finally told her
he's too good for this show. Anthony Rapp's too good of an actor for this show. Like they're all too. I mean, except for Sonequa Martin Green, she's not a good actress.
I got quacked. I don't know where's my phone.
Quacked.
Where's my phone? See, my phone quacks whenever there's a message.
He stole my quack noise. That's okay.
I'm gonna check Rob's messages soon. This is more interesting.
Season 4, The Wrath of Stamets. That'd be fun. Season 4, The Wrath of Stamets. So you're gonna have Michael Burnham is now the commander and now in charge. Oh, and they replaced Stamets because Cleveland Booker. So Cleveland Brown can fly the fucking
y'all, Cleveland here.
Because Cleveland can fly the fucking
show.
ship. So he just can magically fly
My name
the
is Cleveland Book, and this is my big show.
No, you gotta do a new song. We'll rewrite it.
There's no friends.
We gotta rewrite it.
Friends and even a bear.
No, it's a cat.
Even a cat.
We're gonna rewrite the Cleveland show. Make a note. Take a note. We're gonna rewrite the Cleveland song with Cleveland Book with the cat and Mikey Burnham.
Why am I bringing up IKEA?
I don't know. I've been trying to find a place. So, we're gonna build some IKEA shelves in here at some. Well, I'm gonna be gone. Welcome to Fantasy Island. DC Frank, Starfleet is supposed to be the best of the brightest. Tilly shouldn't even qualify exactly to work at Starbucks, let alone Starfleet. I thought that Captain Esteban in Star Trek 3 was bad. Right? Raven the Blackbird. Ha ha ha's. You're giving us. Oh, thank you so much. It's the little pear guy is laughing at us. Hopefully he's amused. Well, I mean, it's a super sticker, so. Dorian B. Gaming. I'm not even watched any of Discovery. It's bad. Is Tilly still the first officer? They didn't say.
Who knows?
Who knows? They didn't pick a new one. They're just, it's just. Oh.
Okay, so like I said, if you have an Android phone.
Quack.
You have an Android phone, and I'll share this with you in a minute here.
I forgot the name. Okay. You know, the Orville has Braga is running over that wimpy, Ricky personality burned ham.
This is actually a really good app. It's called Google Keep Notes, and you just like write your notes in here.
He thinks he's smart because he finally got a smartphone last year.
No,
People probably already know this from 20 years ago.
Yeah,
people have had smartphones.
Welcome. Won't everybody welcome me to 2008?
I know. Welcome to 2008. You have a smartphone finally. Timmy is replaced by the new wheelchair guy. Well, at least the new wheelchair. Hey, Nitpicking Nerd, how's it going?
Hey, Nitpicking Nerd, what's going on, buddy?
We love your videos. By the way, subscribe to Nitpicking Nerd.
Yes,
great stuff over there.
Yes, he's Major. He's Major Grin as well.
I think so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We still love your stuff anyway. Oh Lord, and yeah, like just.
I don't see Nitpicking Nerd in there. Okay.
He's right there.
Okay.
Janet Powderson, thank you so much. I like science. Timmy, thank you so much.
Yes.
Super chat, really appreciate it.
But okay, just in case anybody's wondering, this actually replacements poster. This actually comes from the Twin Tone store in Minneapolis.
This is DHS's. He's old.
Yes, this replacements. I mean, I'm gonna get a frame for that, but that. Because this is more interesting than Star Trek Discovery.
Oh, we got this framed. We did get this framed.
Yeah, the Turtles poster.
The Turtles poster.
Yeah, which people like it. Yeah, people like that Turtles poster. But that actually comes from the Twin Tone store in Minneapolis, on Nicollet Ave. So my guy used to know. He actually picked that up for me. So anyway, so like I said, because that's far more interesting than talking about Discovery.
Nine Pandas. I always hated the name Kelpians. It's so lazy. It's like naming the Ferengi Capitalistan.
That's like we humans eat meat. That's like naming us bovians, like bovine, like after cows. Really? That's what that's like.
Oh, I
So-
watched Discovery. We can watch Red Dwarf. Oh, I loved Red Dwarf. I love Red Dwarf.
I wasn't
so good.
I wasn't crazy about Red Dwarf, but that is actually that's actually a first comics poster. They did the poster for Mirage Studios, by First Comics. I bought, gotta be 1985 maybe, 86 maybe. So I've had that for a long ass time.
Oh Lord, early TMNT is crazy. The
My-
cow people, the cow people.
Yeah, that's like calling us Bovians.
That's so
If we
stupid.
yeah, or calling us I eat oatmeal, Odins.
Odins. We used to have principles. Yes, no, we're Bovian. Now we're Bovian. We're
Yeah.
Bovians.
Yeah, Bovians. Yeah.
But we
So-
don't only eat meat. Well, I guess did the Kelpians only eat cow?
Yeah. I don't know.
Is it all porn? You probably have all porn in there.
No, I have a couple softcore porn.
Mikey Spock is a smeghead. She is. She's just a smeghead. She's just a smeggy excuse for a smegging officer that just
This is actually-
smegging doesn't make any sense.
I gotta transfer this to, if I can. I gotta transfer this to the 1994 New York Rangers Stanley Cup documentary narrated by Marv Albert, who they canceled years ago.
The omnivores. We would be the omnivores. I like science. Yeah. Also, now they got a new wheelchair guy on the ship because I guess they killed what's her name, the Orion who can't move her mouth because their makeup is fucking terrible on Discovery. Oh, the makeup is so bad on the show. She can't move her mouth.
Hello, I'm Ryan. Hello. Oh, you're going to paper that.
It's laughably bad.
There was a movie where Goldie Hawn got too much Botox and her lips were all inflated. Hi everybody.
Wasn't it Death Becomes Her?
No,
Probably.
No,
So this okay and this is just keeping up with the fine tradition of them having the worst makeup in the history of Star Trek because the First Wives Club they're saying this actor, so they've got the new wheelchair guy, so not Timmy,
Actually, this
played by Kenneth Mitchell, who's been in
Yeah.
Star Trek before. He was one of the Klingons way back in season 1. This guy had so much makeup on him in season 1, he couldn't see out of the fucking makeup. You can't tell me you could see out of
He's
that.
like walking
Because
around
I could see, you cannot see his eyes. You can't see his eyes. This poor guy. At least they brought him back for it, but I mean, I don't know if that's a blessing or a curse to be attached to this shit.
Well, but like you have to keep your SAG card up so you can get so you get medical benefits and stuff like that. So I mean, that's
At least they're doing that for him. Oh.
yeah, I know, because treatments. He's got ALS, and the poor guy. It's the right thing to do. But he had more character development within 45 minutes than these people have had within 3 years.
Which is just it's disappointing that
It's sad. It's
this is where Star Trek is. Like I still don't know anything about these characters. They're just glorified background extras.
like you said.
Still,
We have Mrs. T, LeBron James. Did LeBron James die? I don't know.
I don't know where he went. I think they just couldn't tell him apart from Cleveland Booker.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
My name is Cleveland Book. But anyway, LeBron. You had Lisa Left Eye, and you had Tilly, and you had Natsulu.
LeBron is still
LeBron's still alive?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, there's like it was like I said, of course, they have weapons. They couldn't destroy the Discovery, even though their weapons are 1,000 years more advanced
Right?
than.
What? I just want to know
Oh,
what makes them think.
hold on. Let me ask. We have to. It's time for a new segment. Actually,
Yeah, ask the 8-ball.
we're gonna ask the 8-ball. See, okay.
I got him a little one, and he
little
wanted a
one.
bigger one.
Yes. See, because this is the original. Then I gave it some Miracle Grow, and now we have this one. Okay, it's time for Ask the 8-ball. Okay, 8-ball. Will Star Trek Discovery be even dumber for season 4?
Yeah, I think it will be. It is certain.
It is certain.
8-ball doesn't lie.
The 8-ball has spoken. 8-ball.
1,000 years is different, and the only difference is magical furniture. Yeah, magic hollow furniture that just forms around you. Oh, and they have replicators now. How? Okay, so why? First off, what the crap was that? Where she comes out of there and she pukes out little replicator chips from
Blah, blah,
Stargate.
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, she's in the thing and she can't breathe. It's like it's quicksand, but it's all these little replicator blocks.
Quicksand. Somebody say quicksand. Quicksand porn.
No, not quicksand porn. So you guys are, if you're a Stargate Atlantis fan, you're gonna know what a replicator, or a Stargate SG-1 fan.
You-
There's these little robotic little spider monsters that just consume everything and they just replicate. That's their whole purpose, is they just consume and replicate. That's what it looks like in here. So, what was that purpose in that, where she got into the little pixely thing and she's puking out pixels?
To show that she's Michael Burnham's in that.
What were those? What's the purpose of that stuff? What is that?
Okay,
why is there a TARDIS in the middle of the thing where you've got? I don't even know what this is supposed to be. The bridge, is that supposed to be the battle bridge?
We're gonna ask the 8-Ball. Was there a purpose to the pixely thingies? Okay, 8-Ball. As I see it, yes. Well, the 8-Ball has spoken. The 8-Ball is
so that she could puke out pixels.
Yes. You know, but
the pixely things. I don't know what the crap they were there for.
But you know who did like this episode? You know who did like it? Was Leslie Headland.
She likes all the Star Trek.
She likes all the Star Trek. She likes Star Trek.
Please, Queen. There's no Star Trek series. There just is Star Trek.
Please, Queen
Michelle Paradise, please give me a job as a diversity.
I want to make the Star Trek. Yeah, that's it, Michelle Paradise. Yabba-dabba-doo!
Yeah, we're blaming Alex Kurtzman unfairly. He's already fucked off to Clarice, and he's going to ruin Silence of the Lambs for anybody who actually likes that one. So if you're attached to Silence of the Lambs, warning, he will be ruining it.
Yeah, we might as well. Let's just play Rubik's Cube for 45 minutes. Because that's more interesting than Star Trek.
Robbie said it best during the roundtable for the STD pilot, where a listening post full of scorch marks, where a listening post is full of scorch marks, and they're clueless. What the fuck do you think caused it? Someone shot it.
Yeah, they're standing around. There's a relay, subspace relay, or whatever. It's got a big hole in it. The hole is charred. Obviously, it's been burned. There's been an explosion. They're like, so what do you think did this? What do you think did it? Somebody took a shot at it.
Well, not only that, they're standing out the window and they're like, we can't see this. We need the old-fashioned telescope. You're looking right the fuck at it. I can take a picture of Saturn, the rings of Saturn, through the skylight of my apartment with my cell phone, and they can't fucking go and see that with their little new space station.
They need a telescope built in 1640.
What a fucking bunch of ridiculous twats running around this starship. Oh. Yeah, he's gonna run Silence of the Lambs next. That's the next thing he's gonna do. Tyler Preston. Yeah, because he's doing the Clarice show. That's where Alex Kurtzman is now. This was all Michelle Paradise's baby, and she seems like a sweet woman. She seems like she really cares about her casting crew. Do you think she seems like a sweet woman? She seems nice enough, but
actually, what has a better plot? Actually, the Muppets. The Muppets has a better plot.
The Muppets.
The Muppets. Yeah, very much. I'm liking these Muppets. So. This is my Muppets lunchbox.
I love hearing say ridiculous twats. Because I can't say the C word anymore. They don't let you anymore, or else I would be.
Let's see what I got quacked again.
You got quacked. Well, you're getting quacked constantly.
Well,
so.
they think about going.
If they're going live, then yeah.
Let me see what's going on here.
Well, I've only been live for a half hour. I want to do at least an hour.
Hour. How long is okay?
Well, they're still watching it. I think Tom and Andre are still watching it, so they're gonna go live probably after me here, or whenever they set up. Thanks so much for hanging out. We have 129 people here watching and 126 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Really
so do we need to?
I knew the undisclosed location was Rob's house. Well, just temporarily for now.
Yeah, temporarily.
If anyone has like $100,000 so I can put a down payment on a house so I can like pay my mortgage or pay a mortgage somewhere, I would appreciate it. Hey, Star Trek, you want me to shut the fuck up? There's the price tag for you. $250 in my bank account right now so I can put $100,000 down, and then I don't have to worry about making Star Trek videos. I probably still will though.
You can be easily ignored though.
I know, but I can easily ignore it then, and I can just play like Sim Casino all day and build casinos.
Okay.
That would probably wouldn't work. That probably wouldn't work, Mecca. Let's be honest. Probably not.
I'm probably gonna get a frame for that Wolverine poster.
For the Wolverine poster, yeah. Yeah, that's like probably
that's a nice one. And then you can't see it in the corner, but there's a Johnny Quest poster in the corner over here.
Well, I can see it if I angle. Yeah, and then you see all my shit on the cover.
Okay, that's all. But so anyway, so there's no frame for that.
He likes more stuff than I do. I just like yokai watching video games.
Oh, that's you like stuff. 5 pounds. Kit Kat.
Kit Kat 5 months super chat. Junk Trek must be purged from the body of Star Trek. The way chemotherapy and surgery remove cancer. It can't and it will be. It can and it will be done. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, they need to just admit it. They just need to say, yes, this is in the JJ. Well, they already did.
But you know who we can't purge? We can't purge Captain Wabbin, Captain People.
Captain People.
See, but this is a good Captain. If Captain People looked like this, it wouldn't be so bad.
Is it Fisty McGee, Captain People? You guys didn't see this. This is what I found yesterday, a couple days ago, when it was out and about.
In the Goodwill.
$2 Goodwill find Fisty McGee and the Adventures of Fisty.
She gets her powers for no reason.
Because she's a whammon. Women deserve everything. Don't you know that?
Yeah.
Diversity whammons deserve everything.
Oh my god. So anyway, should I show some more stuff from here, because everything's got to be more?
Yeah.
Actually, this is Tom.
Show off your Les Paul.
Well, Tom got me this. Tom, this is a great movie. This is one of Robert Zemeckis' first films. I Want to Hold Your Hand. It's about a group of kids going to see the Beatles on the Ed Sullivan Show in 1964. And this is a great movie if you've never seen it. Even if you're not a Beatle fan, you can just be a fan of just good movies. This is a great period piece. Really captures a moment in history. This is really good. It has Bobby DeCicco, who was in 1941. He was in a bunch of other stuff. It has Eddie Deason.
I like Eddie Deason.
From who plays Mandark in Dexter's Lab.
He was Sphincter.
Yes.
In a Polish Vampire in Burbank.
Okay, Ed. Okay.
Brian the dog says, you realize I disturbed people in high school for being logical. Oh, people hated me in high school. I am a smart ass, and I am a logic extremist.
If you want me to show the Les Paul, I'm gonna have to clear some room here.
I'm a logic extremist.
I put up on your suitcase here, but
that's fine.
Okay, so
I'm a logic extremist.
This is
Eddie Deason was in Greece. He was.
Yes, this is one of my more prized possessions.
I'm stealing that.
No, you're not. This is, if you can see, this is a 1981 Les Paul Standard. This is, for the most part, original. I think one of these saddles has been replaced on the bridge. Original, it is, how's the neck on this? Oh, the neck's actually relatively straight.
Ultimate nerd. No offense, but 1941 is not something one wants to hear on the wants on their resume. Maggie, $2 super chat. Yeah. Rob, do you have a turntable, cassette deck, 8-track? Yes, he does.
See that the neck is actually relatively straight. See. So it's got a little. It's 40 years old, so there's gonna be something wrong with it.
It's almost as old as me.
So but this is, I paid $500 for this because the guy was moving to Long Island. And he had to part with it, and the guy's mom was selling it. I wrote out there with $500 cash in my pocket. I said, "You still got the Les Paul?" "Yeah." "How much?" "500. Here you go." "Really?" "Yeah. Here you go." Mm-hmm. He got the money. He got the price he wanted. I got the guitar. So, see it. I remember Nigel Tufnell. "Hear that?" He goes, "You hear that?" "I don't hear anything." But if we're playing, you would hear it. You know, it's a stain. You know, you could go grab a bite and it'll still be going. It can't be played.
That's why I like my Martins. I'm like my Ouija Martin. That note just will ring forever.
It can't be played. It can't. No, don't touch it. Don't look at it. It can't be played.
Oh, yeah?
It can't be played. No,
yeah.
Actually,
I'm not gonna break it unless you keep grabbing it from me. What?
So
you have a pick in there too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You're not.
So this actually, I had to glue that in place.
See, the neck's kind of chunky for me.
Well, that's I found that
it's a little it's a heavy guitar.
Oh God,
they're heavy. See, this is why I tend to go acoustic.
It's a good 8 pounds. I mean, it really is solid mahogany. I'm gonna the tuners are a little wonky. The tuners are a little. I'm gonna have to replace the tuners because this one will turn, and you tune it down. And it won't go anything, and then it'll snap and it'll go twist into place. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna probably get a set of Grovers and put it on, and it'll get even heavier. So, but yeah, so that is one of my more prized possessions.
It's like me and my Martins, but his Les Paul's better than my Martins. Mine are the cheapos. But one of these days I'll have a good one. One of these days I'll have a nice one.
I'd like to get a refretted.
And they're nice. I love mine, but we're reinventing the harpsichord, aren't we? Heavy metal right up. I'm more of a punk player. I've always been like a punk player.
Yeah, I'd like to get it refretted at some point. Where's my phone?
Where's your phone? I don't know. They've been quacking you all day. It's probably in your pocket.
Oh, that's right back there.
They stopped quacking you. DC Frank, for some reason, I have an old Betamax cassette of Star Wars: A New Hope. It only has Star Wars on the label, so it wasn't released. So it was released
Going
before
live.
Empire Strikes Back. I don't dare play it though.
Yeah, we're going live in 6 minutes.
Oh, you guys are going live soon?
Yeah.
Oh well, I'll have to.
A few more minutes. Yeah.
I'll have to.
Well, we'll bring it right to the edge.
All right.
Phrasing.
That's his turntable. I don't know if
It's
you wanna
my
show up.
turntable. Yeah, I still haven't found a place for
I'm too
this.
close. Extreme close up.
Extreme close up.
Well, you can get. See, I'm trying to get him to have some stuff behind him here because we're gonna put like the comics in a cabinet here. So.
I also have a TARDIS around here somewhere.
Well, the TARDIS we put out there just because we were cleaning and rearranging in here. So we got new shelving. We got all kinds of new stuff.
So
I was gonna get one like that. I was gonna get kind of one of the little cheapos like that at one point.
well, maybe like I said, when I get some more shelving, I can find a place for it.
Mm-hmm.
I can just listen to it with headphones.
Yeah.
Built-in radio, I think too.
Yeah,
it's an AM/FM radio.
But Archie comics. I bought an Archie comics the other day. Oh, I used to read Archie all the time. Oh.
Hey, Edith there.
Wrong Archie.
Hey, Edith, you dang bad.
That's Archie Bunker, not Archie Andrews.
Hey.
I still remember. Oh my god, I remember.
Hey, Edith, give me a beer here. Huh?
They never changed. I'm sure they. Well, the Riverdale got it all sexed up. He's like banging Miss Grundy.
You meathead.
Oh no, Archie Andrews. Wrong Archie.
Archie. You meathead. Hey, Michael there.
So what did we miss on Star Trek? What else was there to talk about?
Not
That
a
was
lot.
it,
Like
huh?
I said, they got new uniforms. They went over to the neutral uniforms.
Oh yeah, but the uniforms aren't terrible because at least they have some color. Like at least you'll have like a spot of red. But Mr. Lodge is still an old fogey. That's this crap.
Go, I rewatched the Christmas episode of All in the Family, The Draft Dodger, and you couldn't do that today just because not just the messaging, but a lot of people would call that SJW today. They really would. And like I said, again, anything's better than talking about Discovery.
I know.
But I mean, yeah, you had a message woven. I was actually originally looking for the one where Edith's friend, the transvestite, died before Christmas, and Archie had to dress up as Santa Claus to try to cheer her up. Hey, it's a Santa Claus here. What did you tell Santa Claus? I want him back. Because Edith was a sweetheart. Edith saw good in everybody.
Unlike Star Trek, they just decide that everybody's a bunch of racist sexists if they don't like it.
Yeah.
That's kind of the problem with modern day Star Trek is it has this hateful spirit behind it. It comes from a place of religious zealotry almost. It comes from a place of they're ideologues. They think that they're right and they're righteous and they can't possibly imagine that they might be the bad guys. They can't possibly imagine that they're the ones who stereotype and prejudice and have all this hatred for everything. They can't possibly imagine that they're the ones who feel like they have to come in and be the white saviors for everything. Right? They can't possibly understand that not everybody thinks the way they do. That, some people don't want to be victimized. Some people want to stand on their own 2 feet. Some people don't want a bunch of handouts. And by the dog, I know I'm right. I'm Vulcan. I know I'm right, but then again, I do kind of identify more with the Vulcans than any of the species on Star Trek.
There's another, actually, I can't find it. Animal House could never be done today.
Franklin Roddenberry quote. Oh, yeah. That was the other thing. The Roddenberry quote at the end. You're absolutely right, Captain April. They quoted Roddenberry at the end as an ultimate F you. See, look, we have Roddenberry in our pocket. So there. And then they use the original themes. That has nothing to do with Star Trek. But
well, it's still more interesting than talking about it.
Then they have to insult us by planting this theme song at the very end. The original TOS. Are you fucking kidding me? This has nothing to do with TOS. This has nothing to do with Star Trek. This wants to be Star Wars and Doctor Who and everything else.
It's made for people who
just don't like it. People who don't like Star Trek.
For people who don't like Star Trek.
Right? It's made for people who want to punish you because they're manipulated into thinking that you're the bad guy. They're manipulated into thinking that you're the problem, that you're the issue, that anything you say is just wrong because you're a toxic old white dude, right? Because they're so poisoned with this hatred because they're riled up by what the media tells them and what society, like the pre-approved social prejudice out there, right? They're so filled with this hatred of people who are other, who are labeled as other, who are different, and that they can't see that they're the bad guys. They can't see that they're the hateful ones.
On YouTube, look what shows up actually on my recommendations: Star Trek Into Darkness.
For the movies, that's because you talk about Star Trek a lot. I don't even know what shows up in mine, but then again, I just get like some casino stuff.
They're live.
All right. So how are you gonna do this?
Maybe I'll go upstairs and try and connect with my friend.
All right. I'll probably keep hanging out with you guys for a little bit while I'm ranting.
I can get this here.
Okay.
Oh, I can get some. Okay, well, I'll go over my.
All right. I'll probably wrap up in a little bit here. So, hey, lover of cute monkeys. Well, hello. The late Gene Roddenberry wrote the lyrics to "Beyond the Rim of Starlight." Yeah, so now they're gonna go yell about it for a bit. So if you're not done getting all the Star Trek out of your system, go hop over to Midnight's Edge if you want more mecha. That's what we're here for, more mecha. I'm gonna just keep ranting for a little bit because this whole, now we can get a little social commentary because I figure that's what I'm here for. I see no failure in your logic, mecha. I don't know why they hate me so much because I am exactly the smartest bitch out there that really knows everything, and I walk into the room like I do know everything. And they really love that in Michael Burnham. They hate that in me. Oh, they hate that in me. You spent $30 on Club Paradise. Batgoat says, what's Club Paradise? What's Club Paradise? Do I know what that is? You admitted harpydom. I had to appropriate that name. They decided, oh, that harpy, she's just a harpy. Fine, I'll take it. Go mod the Midnight Edge stream when you're done here. Who knows? I'll probably listen in over there and see. They hate you because you do not toe the party line. That's true. They don't like me because I can call out my own side. I can call out my own tribe, as it were, because they've thrown me out of the tribe. It's like, oh, fine. I've always been best as a loner anyway. I'm like the old wise witch on the mountain looking down at all the... Actually, I'm more of an alien. I'm the alien observer that is labeled a witch for looking down upon all of the little apes who are worrying about, oh, well, that cave has better stuff than us, so we got to go and get it from them. And by apes, I mean humans, because humans are a form of ape. That has nothing to do with the, pigmentation. That just has to do with the genetic makeup of all humanity. Oh, Lord. Harold Ramis film with Robin Williams and Peter O'Toole and Twiggy and Rick Moranis is wonderful. Oh, okay. Mr. Roboto, $2 super chat. Well, thank you so much. You are Uatu, the Witcher's intern. I don't know what that means. I don't know. But then again, I couldn't sit through it. And Mr. Roboto, $2 super chat. Mecha, would you want a talking toaster? A talkie toaster? I don't know. And thank you so much, Mr. Roboto. I don't actually have a toaster. I don't have one. Do they have the Baby Yoda one? That would be cool. I don't know. I don't have a toaster. I usually don't make toast, or if I want toast, I'll just, I guess, heat it up in a pan. I'll just put a little butter on a pan and just heat it up that way. Just because having a toaster, you always get crumbs in the toaster. That's what I've noticed. I always get crumbs in toasters, so I just stopped buying toasters after a while because no matter what you do, you just get crumbs everywhere. Didn't come here to impress you, but it's nice that I'm heard. Oh, thank you. I try and talk to everybody in chat. And yeah, when I'm not spitting over there when I'm chatting, I do try and talk to everybody. I don't like to just, because you get some people, they don't even read their super chats in these, and I try to. So if I miss any, please tell me. But Sam, you're right. $5 super chat. If I'm trapped between Burnham's legs, I'm stabbing my way out more that one time. Oh no. Well, thank you so much, Samurai. I gotta jiggle too. We gotta jiggle. I've been yelling, so I'm coughing too. And my Batman. I'm not Batman. That might be fun though. Question: why give a toaster intelligence? So that it can feel oppressed and revolt against you. Tell enough people they're oppressed and they're gonna start believing it, I suppose. That's how reality works now. That's how reality am. I have been spending way too much time arguing with the woke mobs on Twitter because they think that they can they think that since everything that's happened in the past couple of days, they think that they can just attack people based on how they perceive you to be, and people are just going to take it. Sorry. I've been dealing with this shit for the past year. I am not caving to the woke mobs any more than I ever have. And I'm probably going to fight back even twice as hard because what the hell is there to lose, right? How could she choke a guy out with a stab wound, Samurai? $2 super chat, thank you so much. How can she? Well, she also is doing the Vulcan neck pinch, which she doesn't have the physiological, nerve endings in her fingers because she's not Vulcan. She can't physically do it. So she's got that. Oh, and she started, when she's fighting the Orion chick. Okay, Michael Burnham got stabbed in the leg last episode, and the Orion chick actually punches her in the leg this episode. And then she limps for about a minute. Then she stops limping, and then she gets right back on to limping again. We need the distraction. Thank you. Well, thank you. No, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody asked me if I believe in ghosts earlier. Yes. Yeah, I think there's, well, I don't know if it's so much ghosts, but there's a lot more stuff than you can't explain. Right? It might just be interdimensional drift between parallel dimensions. It might be, because I kind of view the universe as being this thing that's all interconnected. Every electromagnetic particle down to, the most quantum level, everything is connected in some way. You can't swat the air without having the chain reaction of the air particles fly that way. So, yeah, I think we're all connected, and you might just be seeing somebody in another dimension. That's why everyone's saying, get out, right? You might just be haunting your own damn self in your own house, especially if you're in a fixed point in the universe, like a house that's been there for a very, very long time, or if you're in some area that's very conductive, like near water, or on quartz, or, I just think that there's a lot of ways that energy kind of gets imprinted and drawn and stays in areas, and some people can kind of pick up on. It's like yesterday we were at an antique store, and everything was like fine until I walked into a room with a whole bunch of African artifacts, and everything is just like, ooh, the mood just like the atmosphere just drops, and you just kind of feel heebie-jeebies. You just feel kind of eerie. It's so weird. It's such a weird like sensation, but I am sensitive too, though, so. Which is why I probably went on paranormal podcasts for so long. Jack Peterito has discovered been dropping unnecessary F-bombs again. Not so many. Not really so many. What do you guys do Tuesday night? What did we do Tuesday night? I think I just slept. So tomorrow's like the family obligation-y thing that he's got, which I can't really go into too many details. If he wants to let people know, then that's up to him. So there's that, and that's been, mostly we've just been kind of cleaning up around here and getting everything set up just in case. So just in case they're going to have to sell the place or just to make it livable for now. I have no idea. Who knows what's up, so. But there's a lot of stuff going on, but. Come on, man, I can't believe you fell for that. Fell for what? I'm happy to clean up around here. It needs it. Look at yourself. What did I do? Look at myself. What happened? Is there something wrong? I hear him yelling upstairs. It must be a fun show. Oh, Star Trek Discovery was just bad. Oh, why is it so bad? So that's what I've been doing and I'm going home Saturday, so early. So I don't know if I'm gonna stream maybe Saturday evening. I'll probably be super bored or I'll just want to unpack and sleep the whole time because I'm gonna be getting on the plane super early to go back. So scruffy looking Ace Plumber 45 weed. That's one thing I miss, the weeds and stuff that we don't have. So playing quote games. Surprised you didn't get the Spaceballs reference. Oh, I might not have seen it. Sorry. I'm kind of stupid sometimes. Sometimes I get kind of dumb. Saw a ghost in Discovery. It looked like Artie Lang. Mecca, you can get steak burgers in South Park Town. Can you get steak burgers in South Park Town? I don't know. Probably. I don't know. Which town is South Park? I mean, I guess it's South Park. That's a dumb question. I've never actually been to the actual town of South Park. It's a real town, but we're riffing on Spaceballs, Mecca, not you. Worries. Okay. All right. Oh man. Why are you ripping on Cecil? Oh no. If she'd seen the line above me, mine, she would have gotten it. Yeah, that's true. South Park is in Colorado. I just don't know which part. I mean, it would be in Park County. So it's in Park County. It's not like in Estes Park, because Estes Park's in Larimer, I think. Maybe Estes Park's in Park County. I don't know. I'm not too far from Estes Park, actually, and that's where the Stanley is. So, I mean, I'm close enough there to drive up to it for the day. Riffing. I like riffing stuff. I am so much like I grew up watching. Well, I didn't really grow up. I was a teenager watching Mystery Science Theater, because you can't take. I don't know why people take so many things so seriously with entertainment. I always kind of look at it from the outside. Oh, I discovered something about myself that I was talking to somebody on Twitter yesterday that I realized something about myself, and I already kind of knew. I always tell people, oh yeah, I spent a decade in the 60s. It's because I kind of did. It's because I kind of did when I was, I was working retail, and I would just kind of come home, but I would tune out. And I was working so early before the store was even open. I could just listen to whatever I wanted. So I was consuming massive amounts of obscure music, rare music you've never heard of before. I mean, this is how I got into like the Incredible String Band and a lot of just bizarre 60s stuff that a lot of people haven't heard of. And I was only watching, just DVDs and that type of stuff, like 60s TV. So I really tuned out of a lot of mainstream pop culture in the 2000s because I was really more concerned with consuming the historical stuff. I mean, I already grew up on a lot of 60s sitcoms anyway. I was already watching those in the 90s. But so when people say, oh, you didn't see this, you didn't see that? No, because I just didn't. I was just watching the stuff I was watching. But yeah. What about Cobra Kai season 4? I love Cobra Kai. That's so good. Oh, I love Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai season 4 will be coming. Human Kirk, also because Alternative Rock sucks. Oh, some alternative I liked. Some of it I liked. It just depends. I mean, I loved Pulp and Supergrass. Not a big Oasis fan. They have their moments, but not, there's a lot of stuff. I was also listening to more like Ween, Dead Milkman, and then when I would listen to the heavier stuff, because I got like two sides of my personality, I've noticed. I've got kind of like the light hippie side, and then I got the dark side, which I'm okay with blending sometimes. But then the dark side, listen to like Type O Negative, 45 Grave, anything Len Danzig wrote. And then I can have, the complete opposite reaction to other sort of music. So I think it blends well. I think it's really good for balance. And I think it's really, really good for trying to center oneself with the universe by understanding that you kind of need both sides. And because of this understanding that I have, right, because of how I am with that, and I'm trying to center my camera, because I do get a little hippy dippy with stuff, I am aware that you need the negativity sometimes so you can figure out what is good. And we're in this no negativity culture. We're in this day and age where everybody's like, you can't say that. That's negative. You can't do that. That's phobic. That's wham. But you kind of need the day. You need to be able to complain about the bad so that the good stuff is actually good, because then what happens? Then people go around thinking Star Trek Discovery is good because they're not allowed to say it's bad, right? Just talk with me after hours. Well, name her mini see now that I do really like. You're quoting Punk Rock Girl. I listen to like. The Fez is one of the best Dead Milkman songs. Pretty much anything. Oh, there's so many good ones. You got so much good shit on Bucky Fellini even. You got good stuff on Eat Your Paisley. You got, of course, Beelzebubba is up there. It's like one of my Desert Island albums because that album is just good front to back. The whole thing is good. Then I can listen to some Butthole Surfers. They made it onto my Desert Island list too. Yeah, Independent Worm Saloon actually has made it on there because I can listen to that whole thing front to back. There's nothing wrong with that. There's so many weird songs and weird albums that I loved in the 90s that I'll still listen to. So you learn from the bad. That's why these SJWs, they're idiots. They're sheltered morons. Yes. Oh. Johnny Silverhand isn't any worse than Neil Diamond. Oh, there's nothing wrong with Neil Diamond. He's just, I don't see him as any better than like listening to a Rocky Erickson album. I mean, I can listen to Gremlins Have Pictures from Rocky Erickson and be moved to tears. And then that's the stuff I'll sing when I'm doing music streams. I'm singing, Gremlins Have Pictures songs. I'm singing I Promise from Gremlins Have Pictures. I'm not singing, I'm not singing Hallelujah from, the Leonard Cohen song that everybody covered. I'm listening to like I'm singing all the weirdest shit, so. There's so many good stuff. It's bad, okay? Stop watching it. And Nzguy, he's great. Who, what? It's bad, stop watching it. Well, people like me ripping on it. So that's the thing. I mean, I don't have to stop watching something because it's bad. Because if I just put it out of my mind, right? Then there's, and if I stop watching it, then they win. Then it's like they're getting away with making bad Star Trek. Do you have anyone to watch shows and movies with? well, there's that Shlomo guy upstairs who's yelling on Midnight's Edge on his channel now. But, oh Lord, somebody was telling me I should do it with that hot guy with the beanie on YouTube, and I'm like, oh, he's so political though. He's too smart for me. He's way too smart. It's like, I don't know shit about politics because I know people, though. I can kind of look at it from outside. This is what I was talking about yesterday, actually. I can look at the world from the outside and see the patterns because I'm not directly involved with either side. Because let's face it, last time I voted was, Anyway, not to get political or anything, but I can see the tribes in front of me. And it's so ridiculous. Oh, it's crazy. Leonard Cohen should have won the Nobel Prize. I was never a big Leonard Cohen fan, I guess. I found his music to be it was like it's Leonard Cohen music to me was like what music geeks like. It's like a first introduction into being a music geek, it's because, oh well, this is some obscure song I've never heard of from this band or from this artist on a soundtrack. So I think a lot of people's first introduction to Leonard Cohen was either Pump Up the Volume or Natural Born Killers. Because that's where I heard of him. But then again, I listened to more metal and punk, and I wasn't listening to, Grammy sort of artists. I was listening to like whatever band that, would play in front of 30 people, right? Yeah, Leonard Cohen's depressing as hell. Oh, I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying like he's kind of an introductory. He's a gateway drug to music geeks, I think. He's a gateway drug. And for somebody like me, I am a pretentious music snob. If like other people have heard of it, then I'd move on to something that nobody else has heard of. And that's the way I like it. I would rather talk about The Residents anyway. I was listening to, so just out of the blue, I would listen to, like, there was a channel on XM radio, used to be called Special X. It was XM30. It was for music that sucked, and they played a lot of good stuff like Devo, which absolutely don't suck, but they were playing, Mechanical Man. They were playing, like, early Devo. They were playing hardcore era Devo. They were playing, like, old. And then they were playing Weird Al Polkas, and they were playing, like, Vinny and the Stardusters, who were fucking amazing. And if you haven't heard of Vinny and the Stardusters, take a Weird Al parody sort of group and then make them dirty. That's Vinny and the Stardusters. So good. It's such a good band, and everything. It was just, like, novelty songs, weird stuff. And they were playing stuff like The Residents. And I listened to that, and I'm like, for every song that of theirs that is terrible, they have a song that is absolutely brilliant. They have a cover. The Residents have a cover of the Hank Williams song. Is it Ramblin' Man? It is so good. It is so good. Is that what it was called? And it's not like the Allman Brothers Ramblin' Man. It's the Hank Williams one. They also, what they do with the Third Reich and all, basically. Oh, I heard that. And I'm like, this is exactly how I hear music. This is how I hear pop music because it's grating and it gets on my nerves and it distorts in my brain like this. So what they do is stuff like Hey Jude, for example. That's how I hear that. But so those are the type like I listen to and I like to explore and find more unique things. And of course, if you start down the Residence aisle, you'll end up listening to Ronaldo and the Loaf and a lot of these weird, and that's kind of where sometimes I like to listen to. So Tenacious D, I saw Tenacious D live in 2000. They opened for Ween actually. If Weird Al was peeping in your window, you know you wouldn't sleep well, probably. No, Weird Al's cool though. I've seen Weird Al like 4 times. During B Gaming, I get the feeling you'll like UK culture. I would suggest a band called Black Grape. In the Name of the Father. But are you ready? I don't know. Are they like Moby Grape? Because I didn't like Moby Grape that much. But then again, I like the Charlatans more than I like Moby Grape. And that in the Quicksilver Messenger service is fucking awesome. But those are all San Francisco bands from like the 60s. So. I tend to, here's where we talk music and everybody's like, oh, you're just talking music and I don't want to listen to you because you're talking music. I'm sorry, we should be railing on Star Trek. I probably railed on Star Trek about as much as I can anymore. Oh, Mechanical Man, Charles Manson, different version, different song. The Manson version is it's a different song. It's just a different song. And yeah, I have his album too. And I have the Family Jams album because I'm a music geek and I collect stuff. I collect offensive stuff. But Dinosaur Jr., Black Sabbath. I remember Dinosaur Jr. I remember them a little bit. Now the singer from Dinosaur Jr. went off and he's in a band called Witch that are pretty good. I like that. Is it Witch or Witchcraft? I think they're just called Witch. They're kind of like a stoner metal. A lot of the modern stoner metal's pretty good because it's a little slower. It's got a little more groove to it. It's a little heavier. I like a lot of that stuff. They're pretty decent. I've listened to some of them. But then again, like I said, complete music nerd. Mechanical Man is better than Mechanical Animals. Okay. Unpopular opinion. Cancel me now. I think that Mechanical Animals is probably, in my opinion, for my taste personally, is my favorite Marilyn Manson album as a whole that I've heard. Now, I haven't heard all the later ones. However, I think a lot of the songs from Antichrist Superstar are better than the songs. But you just as a concept album, I like it a little bit better. As an album by itself. And the problem with Mechanical Animals for me is that all of the singles are kind of terrible. I never want to hear Rock is Dead or The Dope Show. So just take those off and it'd be a perfect album for me. But you get stuff like Coma White. You get stuff like Last Day on Earth. Is that what the name of the song is? You get so many like other songs on Mechanical albums or Animals that are really, really good on that album. So, but then again, I was always like a metal-y person, so. Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds. I haven't heard it. Antichrist Superstar is my favorite Manson album, Cynical Lindsay says. Hollywood was too contrived. See, by the time Hollywood came out, I really had kind of dipped and I was moving on to other stuff. And I listened to a little bit of everything. Like I will listen to if I find an artist I really, really like, it doesn't matter what genre they are. So I think after that I probably combed through the entire Judy Garland catalog for a year or two, and Kraftwerk and King Diamond all around the same time, and ABBA, and I went deep with ABBA. Like I went deep into the Swedish tracks with ABBA because I think they were better. So I went really deep with a lot of that stuff. And who else was I listening to? King Diamond, Merciful Fate, quite a bit. Like I said, my tastes are all over the charts though, but that's because I'm kind of a weirdo. Monster Magnet though, oh Monster Magnet. Monster Magnet, I really need to see. They're one of my all-time favorites lately. Like, the more I hear them, the more I like them. I don't think I've heard a bad song of theirs. They are so good. Like Monster Magnet just hits all. They hit all of the right sweet spots, right? They'll hit my psychedelic need. They'll hit my metal need. They hit my hot singer need when I'm looking at it, because there's nothing hotter than a hot guy with a guitar for me. Sorry. They hit every single primal, they hit like all the right little brain, endorphin rushes, everything. They just hit everything. So they're kind of becoming one of my more go-to bands lately. I really wish I would have seen them back in the day, though. I really wish I would have. And that's the problem. I really wish I would have seen them back in the day, and I never got around to it. I really should have. I guess they probably were never touring when I was keeping an eye out for them, because I bought the first album of theirs. I bought in like 1994. So Jen McMahon, I'm into baby metal lately. Oh, they're cute. Oh, the little Japanese girls who are singing heavy metal. You know who's better though than baby metal? Oh, this is another guilty. This is the one I really, really love. There's a band called Sim, and now I first heard of this band because they had a song on an anime that my ex used to watch, and I always loved the song, but I don't like the show. Which is really sad, but I love it. The song is called Existence. Listen to the song Existence by the band Sim. It is so good. And then you just kind of go from there. Pretty much everything else. They got a song called Diamond that's really good. Got a song called A, I think that's good. Oh, they're just a really good band. So they're like a Japanese metal band. They're pretty recent. They're pretty new. I think they have another song that was on Yakuza Kiwami 2. Something, one of the Yakuza games that I have not played. I've only played the most recent one, the RPG, and I really want to play. Oh, yeah. I like Sim a lot. They're really, really good. I've been listening to way too much of them. So. Open, wide, or one wide open. What's? Love Bites are all female power metal Japanese group. I haven't heard of them. Let's see. Louis says, I went from Fiona Apple to the Spice Girls to Manson to TLC to Cyndi Lauper. I listened to a lot of Cyndi Lauper when I was a kid. I didn't really get into TLC that much, but that was more pop. I think by then I was a little bit more of a snob. I've always been a snob. I always preferred Cyndi Lauper over Madonna when Madonna was the biggest. I like Cyndi Lauper better, and then because I gotta be different. I guess I gotta be different. But I listen to a lot of stuff. I listen to a lot of different things. And then, of course, this guitar's had it. The other Ovation is better. It's an applause one. I think the other one, this isn't mine. I play Martin's usually when I play them. But yeah. I'm kind of, you have to be goth. Well, you have to be goth. This isn't terrible. This isn't that bad of a guitar. It's okay. Megan just wants to have fun. Actually, I preferred the second album as a kid, I think. But then again, I always like the Goonies song more than anything she did. What about gothic rock? Gothic rock? What do you mean by gothic rock? Like who would be gothic rock? Hello, Esther. Welcome. I'm probably not gonna stream for a super long time. Celtic Woman. What do you mean? Oh, like the. See, when you say stuff like that, I always think about I can't remember the name of the group. I didn't really listen to a lot of that though. Like the only real Celtic-y stuff I listened to was there's a band called Steel Eye Span, who they're kind of like a folk rock group. They use a lot of electric guitars and they kind of have a rock sort of thing, but then they infuse very ancient Celtic folk songs. So, or they've got a cover of Gaudete, which I'm sure I'm saying incorrectly, but that's how they say it, and it's so good. That was Enya. I never got into Enya. I never got into it. You play Thunderstruck? No. Speaking of live performances, my video of my piano solo performance of White Christmas is on YouTube, Donnie Pearson says. Oh, sweet. And there's Clanad. I didn't really get into Clanad either. There's just so many, there's so much stuff that just time of day. Probably the dog. I'm surrounded by goths. My hair was black for a little bit. I wasn't goth because goths came after. I think goths came after. And then they started painting their faces like white with, upside down crosses on their cheek, and they would it's like they really started wearing clown makeup. And you know me, I'm pretty much pale anyway. Like this is just really bad lighting. That's why I look halfway human. But I did change out some of the light in here. If the other one was white instead of the orange, I would be even whiter. But Becca, have you ever listened to the Melvins? I've heard of the Melvins. I didn't really get into them that much though. I've heard a couple of their songs. They weren't like, they were all right. I mean, I just never really. I think I have to. There has to be a hook. There has to be something catchy. Like you have to be able to for me to really listen to something. I have to kind of be able to sing along to it, or it has to have something that just like connects with me. So there's a lot of bands that I will have heard or heard of that I just kind of be like, yeah, they're okay, and then I just kind of skip past. So there's nothing really like against any of them. It's just I gotta have like that. Yes, this is for me sort of connection. Anytime I hear a lot of that. So that goat. I'm old. I like yacht rock. Young me would kick my ass. Oh no. I like a lot of the I liked a lot of the more like when I was really younger. I think I liked more mainstream music. Like I listened to more mainstream metal. I listened to more stuff like the AC/DCs and whatever they would just play on the radio. And then I kind of said, okay, well I can listen to this anytime I want, even when I don't want to. I'm in the mood for something else, and then they're still playing me the same couple of songs, or they're still playing Aerosmith or whatever. So I kind of, when I'm listening to music on my own, I will never or rarely will I listen to something that I can just listen to on the radio. But then again, like I said, I'm a complete, I was gonna say AC/DC, get out of my head. Oh, they're a good go-to as like really like everybody knows who they are. Everybody's aware. Everybody's heard an AC/DC song, so they're kind of a good go-to. You can say AC/DC and everybody's gonna know who they are. If I say Blind Guardian, not everybody knows who that is. Which I love Blind Guardian. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love them. I've been yelling for an hour and a half about nothing anymore. What about the 70s rock band Budgie? Oh, Budgie. Okay, Budgie. They did the song Bread Fan, which Metallica covered. Now, Budgie's version was better. Pretty much everything Metallica covered is a great gateway to get into a lot of the stuff that I actually like. So, between Merciful Fate, between King Diamond stuff, Diamond Head is fucking amazing. And they were, Metallica covered them. The Misfits, I absolutely love. Metallica's my favorite cover band, I think. I think Metallica is my favorite cover band because pretty much every song that they cover is good. Pretty much every song they cover, especially when they're doing like Misfits songs, you got to wait 10 years to find on. When I was 8 years old, I heard them cover Last Caress and Green Hell. I found Green Hell. It took me how many years to find something that had Last Caress? I was probably 16 years old by the time I found a Misfits version of Last Caress because you couldn't find it. You couldn't find. Oh, and I loved that. So that was like a lot of that. And even like the Michael Graves era of the Misfits is really amazing too. I like a lot of that stuff. So that's because it's melodic. You can sing along to it. Dream Theater is the best cover band. Those guys are true music nerds. Well, Dream Theater, you gotta be really like you. Dream Theater are the metal version of Frank Zappa to me, I think, because and this is a compliment, so please don't take it not that way. They know their shit musically. They throw a lot of stuff in there, and you gotta be like a hardcore music nerd to really fully appreciate and be able to get into Dream Theater. I've listened to a little here and there. Like I'll know your Pull Me Unders, I'll know Take the Time. I know the main ones because that's how old I was when I was listening to metal. I tried to listen to more Dream Theater, and I gotta be in the mood for it. I've gotta set aside a couple of years to really, and I have to be like, this is what I'm ready for. I'm not ready for Dream Theater. I don't think. I've tried to listen to them, and nothing I've heard I've disliked. They're an interesting trip though. They're one of those. They're one of those where you got to really be serious about their music to get into, and I'm not there yet. I'm still kind of fucking off listening to bands like Quill from who played Woodstock, which is fine too. You really have to be a music nerd to get into prog rock. There's a lot of prog rock I like. You know, there's a lot of bands out there that are really really good, but when you hear like a Uriah Heep or something, or even Early Mountain, I really really love a lot of their stuff. I kind of throw them in with prog for sure. Yeah, yeah, there's a lot of, or Argent. Argent's another really good one. But that's because the guy who's in Argent was in the Zombies. And that's kind of one of my little guilty pleasure sort of 60s pop bands is the Zombies. They're probably my favorite of the 60s pop bands. And then you go into the Argent era stuff, and that's pretty much hard rock, very prog rock. I really like that stuff a lot, but man, there's a lot of the prog rock that I just didn't have, I wasn't there yet. I was in the right mind space. Emerson Lake and Palmer's trilogy is a great gateway. See, and I did listen to some Emerson Lake and Palmer at one point. I did listen to like probably a greatest hits. I don't think I'm there yet for Emerson Lake and Palmer either. They're one that I gotta set aside for when I'm like, and now I'm ready to delve into this. So Are not Mecca by any chance? Oh, I'm a metal chick. I'm a metal punk and psychedelic, I guess is the best way to describe a lot of what I listen to, but Skillet. I didn't really hear a lot of Skillet. Ramones are great. I mean, the Ramones are like they're so go-to. They're so everybody knows who the Ramones are, and everybody like I can talk to my mom about the Ramones. So that goes ready psychedelic. I like the psychedelic music a lot, but feel like a monster, Ray Williams says. MXPX. I didn't listen to a lot of the MXPX stuff, right? Are they kind of, or am I thinking of like KMFDM? I don't remember. Any sci-fi equals Musi. Oh, message retracted. Oh no. Justin H. I am so not a music nerd. I'm not recognizing any of these groups. Oh, don't worry about that. I'm a music snob. So I'm kind of a snob with everything. Like the more obscure, the more I like something usually. Like the fewer people who identify with it, you know, because I like to kind of go off in my own little corner and like my stuff by myself without really sharing it with people. I guess I'm kind of the opposite of a lot of, you know, because what's the one thing everybody wants to do? They want to get together and talk about the thing that they love. I guess that's what I'm doing here, but I mean, I guess my taste is cool. No, my taste is all over the place. My taste is erratic. I'm gonna have to show you guys once that's one of my goals is to actually have a place to unpack all of my CDs to, because I was collecting physical CDs for a long time. So this is Stone Roses. I listened to a little bit of them. I didn't really get that into them though because they're all right. The Stone Roses song I know was Love Spreads. That was the big one that they played out here. I liked that one enough, but I never really listened any deeper into the album. And I don't really like psychedelic outside of the 1967 for the most part because it doesn't sound the same. You're not going to get the same. I mean, the instruments are different. The amps are different. The power wattage is different. The recording techniques are different. You know, you can get completely different sound from. And do you guys watch Anderton's music? I watch that sometimes. They did a video where they got a bunch of gear to sound exactly like the Stone Roses one time. And yeah, there's still a very 90s sound to me. So you know, yeah, when I listen to something psychedelic, it has to feel and hear. I have to be able to smell the 60s coming off of it. I have to be able to transport. It's a time machine, really, because you get like the right song. You get a song like from the Seeds or something. Like let's say you're listening to, you know, a song from any. Let's say you're listening to Evil Hoodoo from the Seeds. That has a distinct feel of the 1960s to it. Pretty much anything I listen to has a distinct feel of the 1960s to it. But listen to the Candy Flips version of Strawberry Fields Forever. I mean, I've got a weird version of it, I think, somewhere. I think the only band I really remember doing really, really well with a psychedelic sound for one song, just for one song, was what the crap's the name of them? It's a side band from XTC. So the band XTC has a side band, and they did an album. The first song on it is called 25 O'Clock. That really, really hits a lot of the 60s feel. It still sounds a little modern. It still sounds a little polished. I like stuff that's a lot less polished, I think. If it sounds like it's recorded in the basement or in a garage or in a car wash, that's where I'm going to love the thing a little bit more. I mean, like, my favorite Ween album for decades was The Pod. And yeah, this is kind of where I like, my favorite Beck album is One Foot in the Grave. And that was recorded probably at home on a fucking cassette recorder. So. Ever heard of garage rock? Which band? Like, because there's a lot of bands they throw into the garage rock genre that I really think is, yeah. Hold on show. On that note, not liking psychedelic. That isn't from the era. Like Mike Patton's mini rants about bands imitating previous trends. Mike Patton. Oh, I love him. Oh, I love Mike Patton. You know, this is a guy. Mike Patton is somebody who covered existential blues. He covered every fucking word to existential blues. He probably did it by memory too. That guy. Oh, love him. I absolutely love him. But then again, I have not heard a Mr. Bungle song I don't like either, to be perfectly honest. And of course you got the Faith No More stuff, which are good, but hey Jesse Miller. I'm probably gonna wrap here pretty soon because I know that they're going live too, so thank you guys so much for hanging out. It has been super fun listening to me avoid talking about Star Trek and talking about anything else. I'll have a shorter video recorded for you guys for a specific, review. I'll have it edited and I'll have some pictures and it'll be all nice and fun. So Pink Floyd is weird rock. Oh, I love the first Pink Floyd album. Piper at the Gates of Dawn is amazing. Mecca, you should stop by the Jack show tonight in chat at 11 on Anna's channel. So tomorrow we've got a thing, and then so I gotta be up early for that, and then I've got to get on a plane super early the next day, so I don't even know if I'm gonna be like awake past 10 tonight, like East Coast time. Yeah, I'm not used to East Coast time being out west so much, but Mike Patton collaborated with Sparks. He did, actually. Sparks re-recorded a lot of they gave a tribute album to themselves. I absolutely love Sparks too. They don't have a bad album, I don't think, but maybe there's a couple of eras that aren't my favorite, but oh, they're so good. Yeah, Mike Patton, didn't he re-sing, or he recorded something for The Girl Who's Got Everything, probably. Probably This Town Isn't Big Enough for Both of Us also. I want to say I have that. It's on plagiarism. I have a stack of Spark CDs about this big. Not even kidding. They have about 20 albums. But sleep is for the weak. Play more metal to stay up. Yeah, but then I'll be moody for tomorrow. So, and it doesn't really work like that. It's like once I'm asleep, I kind of have to stay asleep. So, but thank you so much. If I were nice, I'd have a channel. Brian the Dog says. Sparks has an album, Gratuitous Sax and Senseless Violins. I've never listened to it, but the title. Okay, well, that album has When I'm With You, I Hear Charlie Parker Singing. That one has... What else is on that? They have a couple of good ones. They have a couple of good songs on that. Yeah, I think When I'm With You is the main one on that album. Gratuitous Sax. Well, the intro was pretty good. Yeah, When I Kiss You, I Hear Charlie Parker Singing is the one. Back out says Timmy. I don't have Timmy. Hopefully Timmy will make an appearance Saturday. Stay safe and hope everything goes good. I go trip back home. Well, thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I don't have a Timmy, but I'll add him. I'll add him in my review. Also, thank you guys so much. It has been super fun. I'm running out of energy to just be yelling because I'm standing and I don't have all my pop-ups, and it's like I'm bouncing more. This is why I don't do a lot of streams when I'm standing, or this is why I don't do a lot of recordings, because then I run out of energy super quick. But yeah, I'm sure Rob wants his computer back anyway, because I'm using the back of his chair to balance my laptop, to balance the phone. You guys don't realize how bad it is to try and balance stuff on the back of a chair to stream for. But thank you guys so much. I am Mecha Random 42, and I will see you on the next video, live stream, or wherever. Now go raid Midnight Edge channel because they're live too. Bye.